Is that him?
No.
Hello?
He'd probably be in an
Hey.
ambulance.
Hi.
It's me,
that is
Ron
not
J.
Alex. I saw
Oh,
it.
yeah.
No, we're not Alex.
Hey.
We're around if you guys need us.
Oh.
Yeah,
bet.
someone asked us to be around if you guys need
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, thank you.
Hell yeah.
Is there anywhere you want us to be?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Okay. We want to be out of your way, but at the same time,
Yeah.
close enough if you need anything.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh,
Of course.
thank you for the best. We're just waiting for Alex.
Okay.
We thought it might just be a better chance, you know?
Yeah, it
Sure.
wouldn't hurt to have a doctor there, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay, let's do this.
Let's do it.
We've got this. Hands down.
Yep. It's gonna go fine. We're gonna save you. It's gonna be okay.
Well, hello everyone.
Fish dance.
Looks like the gang's all
Hey.
here.
Yeah, looks like the whole gang's here.
Fish dance.
Okay. Well, I don't really know what to expect. Oh, you just
Me
put me in
neither.
the middle. Okay.
What's the move?
For the EMS
Dancing.
workers who have no idea what's happening, I am dying, and I have a demon attached to me, and because of that,
Right.
this is the only way to try and save me. So, it's a whole thing.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning it during the console. I didn't know it was doing so much damage.
Yeah, it's doing it. I think Summer is probably the most, the best at explaining what's probably gonna happen here.
Okay, so I'm sure most, if not all of you, maybe not Riley, have seen the demon that follows June around. You may all call it something different. I like to call it Pointy.
The scrungly one.
The scrungly one, yeah, whatever you want to call it. Not a nice dude, right? Sets people on fire, just really doesn't like to see people. That is a soul bearer, it's attached itself to June, and it's really just making her, sucking the life out of her, quite literally, as you can see. No offense, love you, mean it.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to sever this contract between June and Pointy. And it's not gonna be easy. We are going to start off by saying that this is not just going to affect, it's not going to just affect her, physically. It's not just this body, but not just the mind. It's just like the whole enchilada, the whole chalupa. And once we start, we can't stop. And it's not going to be easy, not just for June, but not for anybody in this room. So I'm warning you now that once we start, there is no leaving. There's no stopping. So everybody, as of right now, chill and cool with that idea as much as they can be.
Yeah, sure, fuck it, I'm in.
Okay.
We
All
run.
right,
Yeah.
just making sure.
Yeah.
Run that shit.
Another layer of body armor real quick.
Everyone armor up. Everyone
good
make sure
idea.
you're fed
Yeah, I
with
brought
water.
this. I'm ready to go.
Everyone, just make
you know
sure
what?
you guys,
I don't have any more food.
Oh.
I got a
You
little.
know what?
Everybody eat, everybody
14
drink.
pizzas if you need
Do
it.
you have armor, Riley? I have
Does anybody, Alex, do you have a
Yeah.
fire
Thank
extinguisher
you.
by
I do
chance?
not have armor.
That'll
fire
probably
extinguisher.
be fine.
I did not bring a fire extinguisher.
Oof.
though.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. No, we're fine.
Okay.
That's what probably.
We should have brought fire extinguisher.
Probably should have brought fire
Don't
extinguishers.
y'all have one in like the manager's office? or
Yeah, don't
anything?
you like maybe have one like a back?
I can check
Honest, do
you.
you have a spare gummy?
I might need to take a
Oh,
nap.
I'm
Of
supposed to have
course.
this?
It's Summer Sword in her
Potentially.
vision,
Yes, yes, I
so.
do. I need to take a nap.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah,
There
you
you are.
gotta. You
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
have that. Hold on to it.
Yeah, you're taking up.
Okay.
You look different today,
We
innit?
can
But that's
stop.
fine.
Yeah, I'll be right
regardless.
back one moment.
Yeah, we can stop. I don't really know what to do at this point. Where
So,
did my husband go?
did he just disappear?
He had to pop his head real quick. He'll be right.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually have two back here. Who wants some?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
To what?
I'll wait for prom, but
Who wants some? Probably one of the EMS.
Sure.
Should I probably just give both y'all one? Y'all know how to use these, right?
If carry it around one most of the time, just not today.
I'm high. I can't see.
Oh, baby.
Sorry, it's easier to just hit the ground if I can't see. You know, I don't want to run into anybody.
Yeah. Then we got the page.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can do the rundown of what's gonna happen once Prom gets back.
Yeah.
I don't want him to not hear.
I think Sage is the one sacrificing.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like Jackie should light the white, and Summer, I think you should light the black.
Okay.
If I was to really think about it.
What the hell does that
Have you read the
kid,
You'll-
the fires.
You'll
see.
You'll
Okay.
see in a second.
Okay. You didn't say exorcisms were part of the onboard. training.
Yeah, well, welcome to
Surprise.
Los Santos, buddy.
Wait. Surprise.
You do not have to be here. If you do not wish to be here, you
Free
can
to leave.
totally
Yeah.
leave.
I'm good.
Sorry?
Do we have a priest at the hospital?
Priest? I don't... The
be a
closest
good
thing
idea.
we have to a priest is
Who needs a
probably
priest when you
the-
got
the-
me and
the-
Destiny?
Should we
the
maybe
truck church or
get
whatever it's
like
called.
weapons just in case we need them? I don't know.
To do
always
what?
good.
Against
don't-
Pointy?
I don't know if
I don't
Pointy can
think
be
you'll-
shot.
I've shot Pointy, doesn't work. I've said everything to
Okay, that's
Pointy,
true.
doesn't work. It just makes him angry.
All right. Okay.
Oh, this is so awkward. Someone's calling for 911 actually right now.
Oh, you
No,
got
it's
one of you
crazy.
guys
You
should
gotta
That's a
go
little
definitely.
against
awkward.
the shit.
No.
Riley, I
No,
think
you
should.
gotta go. if
No,
they're
you do
all-
have to go.
You can go, Riley. Yeah, you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get that fire extinguisher back though, so that way we have it.
Like,
That's
feel
someone
free to
who's
come
actually
back
calling
when you need
911.
to. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, definitely.
Doc, I'm gonna borrow
Yes.
the car.
Wait, I'm on
yeah.
fire extinguisher
I think you
duty. I
have to
got
Yep,
this.
You're it.
Yeah.
Accurate.
Extinguish that bitch.
I would, but I'll probably be doing other things.
Let
Mm-hmm.
me give you this. If you don't... Yes, if you can't... If you don't have the keys, you can use that.
Nice weather we're having.
Lovely.
Riley can't get out.
Oh, yeah, you
Oh,
need to unlock it.
Yeah.
Someone is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Trapped in here forever.
And forever and ever.
Never, never, never.
Mm-hmm. So, guys, I'd just like to let you know that I have started a new gang. It's called the Underground, and you're all part of it.
Oh shit! Let's go. Fuck yeah!
Do it. That's crazy.
Oh my god, we made it.
My first game.
Oh, God.
Also, this is the Spectre Havoc merger. I see.
Yeah, this is it. This is it.
What the
Oh.
fuck am I
There
doing
we
here?
Well,
Oh, you are wearing green.
you
I am
always
wearing
wanted to be
green,
here.
that's
You know
fair.
you always
That's
wanted to
fair.
be here.
That's fair.
All right, let's get it.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna just trust Summer to kind of take the lead here, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna read what we're gonna do, and then I guess we'll do it.
Yay.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm just gonna read it word for word from the page, so y'all know the same information that I do. Okay.
Yeah.
So breaking the pact, there is but one way to sever the contract of a soul bearer, and it's a path fraught with suffering. Because, why not?
Mhm.
Reclaim the forgotten memory. The victim must uncover the moment they made the deal. This requires the consumption of ash mixed with their own blood and an object from the day of the deal. Once consumed, once consumed, they will relive their darkest moments in full.
Mhm.
Then the ritual of severance. The victim must carve their initials onto their palm using obsidian. A circle of salt and iron must be created around them at the same time and must be bound in place. Y'all were wondering about the fire. This is the next part. The 3 flames of remembrance. A fire of 3 colors must be lit. White for purification using bone dust. Red, sacrifice. Another living person must drip their blood into the fire, so that'll be sage. Jackie will be the white. And black, binding using charred wood from a dead tree. I'll do that one. Calling the bearer forward. Each soul bearer has an emotion it's linked with. The correct emotion must be spoken out loud 5 times. The being will manifest enraged. I've been told Sage has a pretty good idea of what that emotion is. And then the final act. With the silver dagger, the person sacrificing their blood must enter the circle and thrust the blade into the victim's chest, symbolically severing the tether to the soul bearer. If successful, the victim's soul will be saved, and if they fail, the soul bearer will claim them instantly. The end.
Okay.
And then Alex, you got a big job ahead of you, my guy.
Yeah, then we have to fix a hole in her chest.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, made by this. So
And that's the
not
only way
gonna be a
to-
small hole.
Holy shit.
June, I thought we
Okay.
talked about a
Yeah.
thumbtack, like a silver pointed thumbtack.
Like a really
with a
tiny
little
one.
bit-
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And I don't know if you've got any like people ripe for a heart transplant, like ready just to be like pass away of natural causes at the hospital, Alex. But maybe never mind. Okay.
I'm sure we could
okay.
scrounge up some cadavers.
I'm sure they're not far.
No.
Given
okay.
the
We
way
still
the city
warm?
has been recently, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, Loki, so many. Okay, I don't know what to do, how to start.
So
I'm kind of freaking out.
I got the bear.
Yeah,
the
I
bear.
got the
Good
bed.
job, Jackie. That you needed that.
This is the first step.
The first step is that, and you need to drink ash mixed with your own blood. I don't know if
Okay.
you wanna.
Yeah, I guess I could put it in a cup or something, huh?
We got burn this shit or what?
Yeah. Ugh.
No, just hold
Somebody
it
get her
Yeah,
a
you can
chaser
just
or
hold it.
something. Good lord.
Yeah, some like
Wait that.
Do you want a
Let me-
drink? I have one
Here,
on me.
Let me just,
cup.
soda or
yeah.
something.
There goes a cup right there.
All right then.
Oh, on the palm? That's metal. Jesus.
Yeah.
Just going ham.
Chug, chug,
Um,
chug, chug.
Once she does this, she's
Sorry.
gonna start remembering some really scary shit, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Do I need to be bound at this point? Oh.
Yup. No.
Somebody
not yet,
bind.
not yet.
Oh, never
Not
mind.
yet.
No,
Sorry.
I think
Okay.
that's later.
Sorry. How do you feel?
Mm. It's like a little.
Do you remember anything? Oh.
I saw her smile before the world ended. We had snuck out after school, down past the trees and the rusted beach fence. The sun had just dipped low enough to turn the sky orangey pink, the kind of soft colour that makes the world look like it's holding its breath. May stood barefoot on the sand, her school skirt brushing her knees, toes buried in the warm grains. Peter leaned towards her, awkwardly but ready. Her breath caught. I could see it in the way her shoulders stiffened, just for a second. And then he kissed her, gentle, quick, the kind of kiss you keep in your memories forever, like a pressed flower. May's face bloomed with happiness. I hadn't seen her look like that since Dad died. Later that night, back in our room, I couldn't stop teasing her. Man, Peter, sitting in a tree, I sang, dancing around the room like a fool. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes a baby and a golden carriage. May shrieked and threw a pillow at me, laughing so hard she snorted, "You little brat!" She grinned. Blushing, I fell into the bed, giggling. But then our bedroom door slammed open, and the world stopped. Mum stood there, hair wild around her face like a halo of static, her lips twisted in disgust. But it wasn't just anger. This was something else, something inhuman. A world of unknown behind her eyes. "What did you say?" she glared. May sat up. "Mum, it's nothing. We were just... You dirty slut!" The words dropped like stones. "You let a boy touch you?" May froze like a deer in headlights. I stopped breathing. There was nothing in that voice that sounded like our mother. Just the quiet of something hollow and hungry. We were locked in our room after that. No light, no food, no explanation. Only the creak of the house shifting, the groans of the old floorboards, and the sound of our stomachs eating themselves. Hours passed, at least I think it did. Time felt elastic. May stroked my hair as we laid on her bed. She whispered stories about the clouds that passed our window, and about how one day we'd live in a big old mansion, and every morning we'd drink fresh orange juice and eat stacks of pancakes. My stomach growled at the thought. Then the door opened. Mum walked in. Her eyes were glassy, her face calm. Too calm. She set down 2 paper plates on the floor. Porridge, cold, grey, the smell turned my stomach. "Eat," she said sweetly. May hesitated. "Mum, are you okay?" Mum just smiled. "You'll be clean soon. I'll make sure of it." We were too hungry to think twice. We ate. About 30 minutes passed, and soon everything blurred. My limbs turned heavy. May's voice faded mid-sentence. The last thing I remember was her holding me, with fear in her eyes. I woke up, surrounded by heat. I was in the bathtub. The steam curled around my face like ghost fingers, and the tap was running, but the water was too hot. Almost boiling. It hissed against my skin. I tried to get up to move, but my limbs, they felt like jelly. Mum was there, kneeling beside me, humming. "Lay back, Junebug," she said, her voice syrupy sweet. "Let the water take the dirt away." She pressed her hand into my chest. I tried to fight, I swear I did, but the dregs clung to my blood like fog. She pushed me under. The water scorched my eyes. I thrashed, my mouth hung open, gasping for air. Bubbles exploded around me, and then silence. I stopped fighting. My body went quiet. My lungs no longer screamed for oxygen, and the pain faded into something distant. Like the bathtub became the ocean, and I was sinking down deeper. I couldn't reach the surface, but I couldn't feel it either, like I had only ever known life inside the deep blue. Eventually, the room disappeared. After a few moments of darkness, there was light. Not the kind of light that burns, not fluorescent or harsh like the bulbs in that awful ceiling. This light was warm, golden and soft, like the way the sunlight filters through the dust particles in the late afternoon. Beneath me, a meadow stretched forever. The grass moved like water with the wind. Flowers bloomed in every direction, soft blues, whites, and delicate pinks. The sky was wide and painted in pastels, the kind that only exists in dreams. I walked barefoot. I felt the grass under my toes, and with it nothing but peace. There was a tree in the distance, an old oak with branches thick and knotted, and at its base, Fudge, my cat. From a few years ago, he died before we moved here. He looked exactly the same. Black tabby, white belly, green eyes like sunlit moss. He meowed and trotted towards me, brushing against my legs before darting playfully into the field. "Fudge," I called, my voice full for the first time in years. It didn't hurt to speak here. He looked back, waited, and so I ran. I ran and laughed. Real laughter. The kind I thought I'd lost forever. The kind that makes my chest feel whole. For a while there was no pain. No mother, no worries, just the sun, my cat, and an otherworldly peace. I was free. Finally, I took a breath I hadn't known I needed. But as I did, something cold pressed against my back. A whisper. A crack in the perfect sky. "Junebug," her voice. Mother's voice, soft, loving, and twisted. "Junebug, come back to me." I froze. The sky rippled, light dimmed all around me. The petals and the flowers wilted one by one. I looked down and realized there was no ground beneath me, only a hole. It opened further. The more I stared at it, its jagged lines resembled a mouth inviting me to be its next meal. The air was sucked from the world as the sky sank and melted towards me. My body fell into the darkness of the pit, and I grasped at the roots poking from the sides, but nothing would support me. I cried for Fudge with little hope as I noticed he melted into the ground when the sky turned dark. The hole swallowed my peace, and with it I fell through darkness. My skin suddenly burned cold. Everything I had just witnessed was ripped from me, piece by piece, but I wasn't dying. I was being dragged back. I woke up choking on air that felt like knives. My body convulsed. I vomited water and my skin blistered by the bath that scalded me, and I wish I hadn't come back. I knew May would be alone, but at that point I was just too selfish to care. I lay on the cold bathroom floor, the light above flickering, the mold in the walls seemed to grow as I looked around. I stared at the cracked tiles and wondered what it would be like to just stop breathing again. I had no strength left, no fire, only a body that refused to die. My throat burned, my skin ached. Mum was there, whispering again. "You'll thank me. Both of you will." Her voice was calm, but her eyes were hollow. So hollow, not even light tried to touch them. The outdoor room my mother locked us in was once a storage space. Mold stained the corners, the floors were concrete, cracked and cold. There were windows above us, all of which opened to let in all the elements. We could have just been tied to a tree for how little the room protected us. Concrete walls, rusted drain in the corner, and an old mattress me and May slept on. Chains hung from iron loops in the walls. We were shackled to them with just enough slack for both of us to reach a bucket in the corner when we needed to use the bathroom. Days passed. Each one brought a new kind of hurt. Ice water poured over us at dawn. A branding iron dragged near our skin. Water withheld until we could barely speak. Our mother was waiting for something, but I wasn't sure what it was. But May kept me hoping. Even as her arms bruised and her lips split, she pressed her forehead into mine, and at night she'd sing, "You are my sunshine, my only sunshine." She didn't let me see her cry. Despite that one night, I woke up and watched her crying in the palm of her hands. Then came the final night. Mum rolled in a steel basin and placed it in the center of the room with a fire pit underneath it. She laid out oils, clothes, and kindling. Her hands moved slowly, reverent. "Tonight," she whispered, "we'll be clean again." May glanced at me. No words left her mouth, yet her eyes said everything. She must have known what Mother was planning. I wasn't sure. But May's face dropped as our mother walked towards her with purpose. Mum kissed her forehead. "There's no cleaning you, sweet girl, but I can still save your soul." She injected something into May's arm. Her body went limp after a few minutes. My mother held her in a long hug. It was awful to see. May's eyes stayed half open, awake, watching. I screamed and begged. I pulled so hard at my chains, my wrist split open. I don't remember grabbing Mum, but I must have, as I left 4 claw marks down her cheek. She stared at me for a long second, blood dripping down her face. She smiled at me, making me feel lost. Then quietly she left. Shortly after, she came back with a second syringe. I fought with everything I had to not let her inject me, but my body eventually betrayed me. The only damage I left was a few marks to her wrist. She cooed softly. "Soon, Junebug. You'll be with your sister soon. Don't make this harder than it has to be." When I woke up, the fire had already been lit. May laid stretched over the pit, her skin blistered, rising in angry welts. She screamed like nothing human. It was a sound torn from the thought of pain itself. I couldn't look away. The flames were small yet controlled, just enough to burn, but not enough to kill, at least not yet. I saw Sprinkles, a small pink teddy bear, May's childhood toy. It was thrown in the corner of the room, its single glass eye reflecting the light of the flames that danced under my sister's skin, staring at her. There was no way it could stop the monsters from under the bed anymore, especially because the monsters were no longer under the bed. They were running scared from whatever evil our mother had become. May screamed for hours. Her voice eventually gave out. She just whimpered after that. I had never thought about killing another person, but at that moment, I wanted to kill May. Not out of hate, but mercy. If I could just reach the blade I had seen in the corner, the one Mum had clearly used to carve sigils into May's head before she set the fire, I could end it. I cried hopelessly, knowing I couldn't stop it, knowing despite all of my best efforts, I couldn't protect my big sister. She suffered a pain so deep no one could understand, no one but me. Or at least I would soon. I would be next. When May finally went quiet, I wonder if the silence was worse than the screams. I found myself wondering if she had seen Fudge as I had. Knowing what she went through, I really hope she did. In my haze, I caught myself praying. Not to God, but to anyone that would listen. I begged for someone to love me as May had, for someone I could trust to not hurt me the way my mother had, for someone who made me feel like I was a princess. I dreamt of another life where I lived in a castle, drank orange juice and ate stacks of pancakes whenever I wanted them. I dreamt of a prince in silver armor who'd ride into battles and win at the very last moment, something out of a fairy tale. That's when I heard them. Footsteps. My mother was coming back, again. That's when something in me broke. My hope died slowly, like a flame starved of oxygen. Time had frozen, and the shadows across the room bent. A figure stepped forward, cloaked in the folds of darkness, sharp like spikes. Its voice was velvet, cold and perfect.
I can give you what you want.
It whispered with a hiss.
A protector. A love that will never falter. A prince for your broken soul. All I ask is that your soul belongs to me. When your time is up.
I stared into the abyss that was its space. I wanted to say no. I wanted to go to the meadow with Fudge and May. I wanted to move on from this life. So I was startled when my own broken voice croaked out. Okay. Time snapped forward, and the shadows engulfed me.
June?
June.
You okay, babe?
Please just get it over with.
June, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'll keep going.
I don't want to live this anymore.
Oh, June.
Baby.
Okay, alright. Sage, do you wanna take this obsidian and help her, or help get this, carve the initials into her? And then
Yeah, do I have to carve him into her,
you
or
can
does
just
she have
help her.
to?
Just help her do it.
Okay,
I'll put
gotcha.
the salt around. Let me get the iron too. Sorry, everybody.
Okay, they're there.
And this is where we have to bind her in place.
Oh, okay, I got that.
You're so loved, June.
I don't want to do this anymore.
I know, June. We've gotta keep going. I'm sorry.
It's okay, baby. It'll be over soon. It's okay.
Okay. Next is the three flames. So, Jackie.
Oh.
Yep.
Take this bone dust, please.
Well.
And I want you to just we're gonna light it around here.
Okay.
Riley is
Sage.
I don't. It's probably not the best.
I need to use my own blood, right?
Yeah. And I'm just gonna take this charred wood from the tree that I found. I'll just light it.
Alright.
And then Sage, do you know what emotion? I know June told me you had an idea.
I'm fairly confident it's love.
When we do this, it's gonna potentially and likely bring Pointy forward in some way, shape, or form.
Should we back up or?
Yeah, maybe just back up a smidgen.
Yeah.
Just all, like,
Yeah,
a little
everyone
bit,
should
yep.
definitely probably have a little space.
A little space. Okay. Sage, you want to say it 5 times since I think it's gotta be.
You're right, is it me or is it her that needs to?
It doesn't say. Why don't we
think
all say it?
Yeah, we could all say it.
Yeah, ready? 5 times. Ready, go. 3,
That's the wrong thing.
2, 1, go.
Love.
Love. Love.
Love.
Love.
Love.
Love. Okay.
There he is.
So everybody's just gonna be on standby because he's gonna not be super thrilled. Okay, last thing. Sage, you've gotta. It's your turn.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Let me do
I
this.
gotta do it from.
Yeah, just.
Baby, I love you. We got this, okay?
You'll be fine, dude.
You got this, June. Oh, we got people on fire. Okay.
Hello.
Oh, hi there.
This is June, guys. This is June.
Somewhere over here.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hi, Bobby.
No, you hang up.
What a great view.
Have you met Sage before, B? I might also really like him myself,
I think this is the final touch.
Oh, there is no way.
Oh, yeah.
I value my life. Oh, am I kind of into this?
What happened, June? That's crazy. Oh my god.
I wonder what happened, Susie.
Oh, I gotta be double caked up.
Okay, you like the cake. Understandable.
I mean, you should know. Look at you, bro.
Does that mean that
Should be.
you're looking at the cake?
What? No.
That I'm sometimes like a chihuahua.
You've got like golden doodle vibes. Like,
Golden.
take that how you want.
I don't know what a golden doodle is,
You don't know what a golden doodle is? It's adorable. It's got all of the best traits.
Are you calling
of
me
a-
adorable, Sage?
I think is a bedroom.
Oh my god, Sage.
Yep. What? You said you wanted to go to bed with me, so.
No, I
mean,
did not say it
figured-
with you. I said I said.
I mean, nothing's gonna happen. Just
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, do it
It's almost
again,
like you like it. Hit me back. I don't like this.
I
Right
could
there.
never hit you.
No, hit me back. Now I feel bad.
No, I'll push you. Oh
Okay.
god, that wasn't a push. Oh god, I'm sorry. It wasn't me. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. There he is.
Oh my god. Hello.
Anything for my princess.
24 inches isn't low enough, by the way.
Oh.
Flop off this? I
Bang.
can't.
Bang, bang,
Hey.
bang, 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 bang.
Made me realize I don't need no motherfucker other than you.
If I ever had to make a choice, it's you.
I don't want anything to go wrong. Marco.
Marco?
Marco.
Don't mind me. Just kissing your forehead.
And
Yeah, in a totally platonic way.
yeah, me too.
I think it would make me the happiest man in the world if I could call you mine, just for the rest of eternity. So I love you so much, baby. I'm thinking about it a lot. Will you marry me?
I choose you in every life. This one, the next, and all others to come.
Oh, it worked! It worked!
I'll tell you this right now.
Mm-hmm.
If I am somehow unable to save you during this ritual dealio,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to lock myself in the mansion, and I'm going to read every page in that fucking book
No.
until I find a way to bring you back.
Babe.
I will not give up. I will not rest. I will save you. I promise. And if not, I will figure out a way to get to wherever the hell you go, because I'm not living without you, baby.
What the fuck? Why did it sound romantic? I don't want that.
I'm sorry.
Good night, Mr. Rivers.
Good night, Mrs. Rivers.